Where's your Chi-Chi? I don't have one. The only character I want is Keqing. I want Keqing. I want to give this black sword to her. Keqing is the only character I'm interested in. I said it to Utsu before. I'll say it on public domain. I show on Keqing all the time. I really want to play Keqing. I'm not judging. I just regret raising her, and I have Missplitter. Run your Missplitter. If I got another controversial opinion I have. If I had Missplitter, I would give it to Bennett over Ayaka. I can say that with full confidence. I would give it to Bennett. In fact, let me throw out all my hot takes. Why not? I think I've said this many times. Sarah is like a horrible, horrendous character. You do not build her until she's C6, and even at C6, she only works with this character here. Then moving on. I don't think the Beidou-Raido interaction is that bad. Because on all the teams you use Raiden Beidou, right? She isn't the one poking Beidou. And even if she could, let's say theoretically you could run Raiden, Bennett, Beidou, and Sarah, right? Downtime. That's way too much downtime. It's legit better they don't work together. Okay. Kokomi, she isn't as bad as I thought she was, and isn't as bad as most people say. I think Kokomi is actually a really, really good unit as a support. Well, I think she's at least top half of the units. She has more viability and more flexibility than most units in the game. The fact that she can free up Jingcho for a whole nother team is so valuable. She isn't as bad. Right, I explained. Aloy, I don't really feel anything about this character. I don't know what would I say about this character? I don't feel anything. Yoimiya, I think I've said all that I need to be said. Nothing has changed my opinion on her. I don't think I have a hot take on her, because my take on her is the same take everyone has. She's legit unplayable. I just don't see how she fits on any team that isn't completely fun based. Ayaka, any hot take? I think her dash is amazing. I think it's better that she has this dash than any other dash. This dash provides so much utility and is actually faster at switching characters than a normal dash. I legit have no problems with this. And you always run Ayaka in a freeze team, so I don't think her dash is that much of a problem. Kazuha. My hot take on Kazuha is that I think he's the best character in the game. For some reason that's the hot take, because everyone says Bennett is better. But in my opinion, I think Kazuha provides way more for a team than Bennett does. And they do around, if they're talking purely buffing, they do around the same amount of buffing. Hot take on Eula? I don't know. Yunfei? What can I really say about her? I mean, again, I haven't played her much. I don't really have an opinion on her. Rosario is actually really good. I used to think Kaya is better than Rosario. My opinion has changed. Rosario is a really, really good unit. Reverse melt comps and freeze comps, and then a quick swap freeze comp, she's amazing. Hu Tao hot take. Without C1, Hu Tao is worse than Yoimiya. Okay, moving on. Zhao. Again, Zhao's a great unit. There's nothing really I can say about him that hasn't been said. I don't think I really have a hot take. The only real hot take is, boy, bro is so ugly. He's ugly. Put that mask on. And what are those? What are those? What are those? Gonyu. My opinion on Gonyu actually changed. I used to think Gonyu was overrated, but then I actually built her correctly, and Gonyu's nuts. It took me, I caught up. It took me like a whole 4 months to catch up. Yeah, Gonyu's broken. Albedo, complete dog shit if you don't have Zhongli. Zhongli, I said Albedo isn't that good. Zhongli's overrated. But the higher skill gap you get, the less Zhongli becomes good. Then as a solo Geo, Zhongli provides no value except shield button. Don't get me wrong, Zhongli's shield is uber strong. It's ridiculously strong, right? But then the only team that really needs a super strong shield that can't be iframed is like Melt Gonyu. Carrying on Jinyan, I think she's a solid unit at C4. Child, I just think he's a great character. Like, that's all I think. I just think he's a good character. His cooldown isn't a problem. That shouldn't be a hot take though. That should just be common sense. Diona, I think Diona is top 10 unit in the game. Diona single-handedly is carrying every single Cryo character right now. Clean. Fuck do I say? I've never played her. I've legit never played her. I legit don't know what to say about her. She's just another pirate DPS. Venti. Besides Morgana, I don't think Venti does that much. Kaching. I already said my hot take. My hot take is that I'd build her. I want Kaching more than I want Kaza, because Kaching seems fun. The only thing good about Mona is her ass and thighs. Okay, Chi-Chi. Diluc, underrated. Diluc isn't bad, he isn't bad. If we're talking C0, okay, if we're talking C1, there's a gap, there's a massive gap. There's like a 20 to 25% gap, depending on how well you can play Hutao. But if we're talking strictly C0, the gap is it's just non-existent. And he's way easier to play and more forgiving. Jean. What team do you run her on? Sucrose, I legit have no hot take on her. She's just a good character. Chongyun, yeah, he's pretty bad. Noelle, horrible until C6. Even at C6, she's horrible. Bennett, I think C6 Bennett is amazing and it's probably his best constellation. Outside of C1, which is basically, yeah, it's gateway to play Bennett, I think Bennett C6 is his second best constellation. It's really good. Fischl, I don't know. What the fuck am I supposed to say about Fischl? Ningguang, very bad. I think Ningguang is bad. Ningguang without Zhongli is copium. Even Ningguang with Zhongli, why? I put Yanfei above Ningguang before, and now I think it's the opposite way around. I think Yanfei is better. Jingqiu. The fuck am I supposed to say? Beidou. Hot take. But yeah, I don't know. Beidou's just good. Zhang Ling. My hot take? I think Zhang Ling is better than Gonyu. I think Zhang Ling is the best DPS in the game. She abuses all the game's mechanics. And this character can only get better. Think about that. She can only get better. Imagine they add a Cryo Jingqiu. She's ridiculous. Razor? Horrible. I think Xinyan is better than Razor. Barbara, bad. Nothing really much to say. Lisa, horrible. Nothing really much to say. And she's ugly. Kaya, nothing to say about him. Then Amber, nothing to say.
Nate Goyard.
That's about it.
Stay with me, little bitch. Yeah, you know that I'm your man. You be capping like a snitch. No thoughts, most